Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I went on YouTube and I love when it's a topic that pops up that I really, really need to talk about. And it's travel. It's travel. So me and my husband got married in Hawaii and we make sure to go to Hawaii at least once a year. 2 times a year we feeling good. We got one island that we didn't go to. It's like a 4-island chain that we didn't go to, and we're trying our best to make it there, but that island is actually the most expensive, and when it comes to weather, it's the most temperamental. So you could go and it could be shitty because that island has like all weather climates. A lot of Hawaiian islands do, but it's like one side, or if you go up too high, it's too cold. But this island is tricky. It's got all types of weather, so we don't know what we're doing. It's called Kauai. That's the island that we haven't been to. I don't think it's this. It looks like the smallest on the Hawaiian chain, but okay. So that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about how amazing it is to travel on a yearly basis. We're talking about the fact that everybody can fucking do it. It is not an expensive thing if you plan it correctly. So like I always tell y'all, black people is like the biggest spending force in America. When I say black people, I don't mean people you don't know. I mean you. You got it. You got it. Now, right now, y'all know what season it is. We in tax season. Now, when I used to get my taxes, I used to make sure to do something major. No bullshit. That's the type of shit we got to be on. Honestly, I feel like if you're not buying a car or paying your rent up, then you ain't maximizing your tax investment. I'm not talking about buying no fucking clothes. Y'all know that shit is so overrated. So overrated. And if you're in a clique where people judge you based off your clothes, you're in the wrong clique. If you got something cute on, somebody should be like, oh, that's cute. But the fact that somebody's continually judging you based off of what you wear, those ain't the ones. Let's just start there. All right, so back on topic. I wrote down some quick how to travel because anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Sidebar. When I was a single mother and I got my tax money, I always paid my rent up. That gave me a little bit of wiggle room to do whatever I wanted to. I've been addicted to travel since I was a kid when I used to go to Florida as many times as I could because my best friends went to college in Florida. So that was my mission, to get down to Florida in the hot, beautiful weather. And now that I'm older, I still go to Florida occasionally, but it's not on no kid shit. Like, I don't sleep on nobody's couch or nothing like that. But you do it however you got to do it. And when I was traveling, there was no such thing as Airbnbs. You was either in a hotel, motel, or resort. So now it's a lot of flexibility in how you can do travel. So let's start with my list. So how to do travel. First, you want to make it a priority. Make it a priority, meaning to plan. The earlier you start planning is going to be the better your trip goes. Last minute trips is kind of cute, but it ain't as well thought out and executed as something you're going to plan. So you want to talk about things that are really, really affordable. Carnival Cruise is very affordable. Very affordable. If you are willing to leave out of the southern ports. Now, I'm up here in the north. I'm in Baltimore. I would never take a fucking cruise from Baltimore. I would never do it. Number one, 7 days is a long time to be on a cruise for somebody that's not a professional cruiser. So I suggest if you start out with like a little cute 3, 4, 5 day cruise, because being on a cruise is a huge adjustment. A huge adjustment. Cruise life is different from resort life, big time. We'll get into that. All right, so with Carnival, you can put down $50, $60. Hear I say that? $50, $60 and really go. And the earlier you start planning, the longer you got to pay it off. So that is super dope. Now, let's talk about United Vacations. So a lot of airplane companies, did I say that? Airlines, boom, don't judge me. A lot of airlines have vacation packages that they don't really readily promote. So United Vacations is one that has the option of making payments. Their deposit is a sturdy $150. Now, you can go wherever the fuck you want to go. You can go to Hawaii, you can go to Puerto Rico, you can go to Mexico, you can go wherever you like to go doing this, and you make incremental payments. Now, after you do that deposit, you pick your payment. We grown. There ain't gonna be no reminders saying you gotta pay this or you gotta pay that. No. You make your payments until you hit your hot spot. So these are the ways you can go. So when you look at travel, you be like, man, that probably cost $5,000. You probably spent $5,000 last year on bullshit. So if you start at the beginning of the year and saying, okay, cool, I want to travel. I'm going to travel in October. Put your little $150 down in January and just pay. You make, of course, you make sacrifices. Shit, we make sacrifices for anything we want. You might got to eat ramen. You might not be able to go to the club, okay? You might have to have the girls over for a glass of wine and, Yahtzee. I never play Yahtzee, by the way. And spades, reverse Uno, speed, tonk. Like my father say, tonk. But these are the things you do when you want to travel. All right, cool. So planning is everything. So let me tell, like, for the girls who don't fly and some of the girls who do, there are expensive fly days and cheap fly days. Cheap flying days consist of Wednesday, Tuesday, and sometimes even Thursday. So when I travel, I never go Monday through Friday. Never. If I catch a weekend, it's because I done rolled over and made it to the next Tuesday. So when you think about flying, you want to definitely say, okay, cool. Let me check the dates that I can fly Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And when you come back, you want to come back on those days as well. So maybe you'll have a cute little 3-day trip, or maybe you'll spin it to 7 and catch Friday and Saturday by mistake. So you could be lit on a budget. Okay. Now, everybody goes, when they think about flying, it's some airlines that they don't know nothing about. I should get paid for this shit. I should get this video sponsored. I should. Okay, so Fly Frontier is going to be your friend. You can fly Frontier with their last minute deals for like $26 to $56. I do it all the time. They go from BWI to Miami, and every year they add different destinations. So you pretty much can go wherever the fuck you want to go on Fly Frontier. Like I said, no bullshit, can get a flight for like $30, $40. Fly Frontier. They also have Alaskan Airlines. People don't tell you a lot about that, but that is also an option. Also an option. All right, so secondly, what's that soul plane? Let me think. Oh gosh, I only got on it one time and I said I would never do it again because there's so many hidden fees. Oh my goodness. It is the deals that are, can you turn that down? It'll come to me, but it's the yellow one. The yellow airline. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It'll come to me. All right, so you can also fly. Oh, Spirit. I flew Spirit one time. I ain't never be. So I was done with them niggas. But it is a cheaper option. Just a lot of hidden fees when you get to the airport. Remember that. All right, so the farther out, like I said, you plan the trip, the better. The farther out you plan the trip, the better. So if you are a girl that knows you want to go flying and traveling in the summer, you want to maybe start planning in October. Because you can put that little $150 down, and then when your tax money come, take that, boom. Now, I'm just saying, it's what matters to you. Like, and some things as I got older, I realized certain shit didn't matter. After you get your little living room set, Kenny, turn it down.
Sorry, Mom.
After you get your little living room set comfortable, your living arrangements comfortable, you got a nice little wardrobe. It ain't nothing crazy or major because really, like I said, who needs that? Who needs that? I really honestly want black folks to stop patting themselves on the back for buying extremely expensive clothes that do not appreciate, depreciate, or change your view of the world. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, you want to plan ahead. So especially with Carnival, like if you plan a year ahead, which is a lot, you're thinking about it, but the more you get into the routine, the easier it's going to be. If you plan a year ahead on Carnival, your deposit ain't nothing. You got hella time to pay for it, and then boom. All right, so we talked about Fly Frontier, Spirit, Alaskan Airlines. Sometimes they have flight last minute deals on the big boys like United, Southwest, stuff like that. But all right, so we talked about the farther the better. Okay, so here's another thing. When you travel, don't be afraid to be outdoorsy. Don't be afraid to be outdoorsy. So let's say you tackle a big boy like Hawaii or Guam or Mexico. Instead of saying, I want to eat at the finest restaurants, or I want to do this, I want to do zip lining, I want to do that, you might need to invest in a rental car and ride around and take in the beauty of where you went. There are a lot of people that travel, and I'm one of them. I did this in the beginning. A lot of people who travel and they only see touristy spots, which is not the hot shit. Let me tell you, touristy spots is not the hot shit. That's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that look just like you that don't know shit about nothing, and y'all all looking at the shit that somebody else built. No, I'm talking about hop in the car, find out some really awesome places you can go, mountains, rivers, waterfalls, which are free, by the way. Go take amazing pictures, meditate. It is addictive. When me and my husband realized that we were doing touristy shit, we stopped. We went off the beaten path. We would go up to the person at the resort and say, write down everything that I should see, not that touristy shit. And they would write it down, and we literally would plot it out. We're going to this waterfall. We're going to this beach. This is the city where they like to da-da-da-da. Let's go here. Oh, we're going to turn the home of the best waffles. Off the beaten path. First off, you build memories with your significant other because you pretty much using Waze and you seeing a lot of stuff and you stopping. Don't be afraid to stop and look at some shit. Because we went to Hawaii when the volcano was going off. And I was like, only once in a lifetime will I be on an island where a volcano goes off. Get me to the volcano. And everybody was like, no, don't go to the volcano. Fuck that. You only live once. So what I didn't know is they rope it off for safety. But I got as close as I could to the volcano, and I danced on lava. That is a memory that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. It's a few things you want to make sure to check before you go into a rainforest wilderness, and that's the signs. Okay, one says swimming is not allowed. The other one says flash flood. The other caught a crab. I caught a crab. It's baby. Look at that guy. Hey, little baby. I caught a crab. See, there he is. Let's name him Jeffrey. Hey, Jeff. I should put that dancing on lava video in here. Yes, I danced on lava. It was amazing. So yeah, okay. All right, so don't be afraid to be outdoorsy. Okay, never wait for anyone. Period. So you got that good Judy or that good homeboy or whatever, and they always with it. Okay, they're always with it. When you talk about travel, they like, yeah, I'm with it. But the one you really want to go, like your bestie, she's like, that's too expensive. I'd rather buy Louis Vuittons with my money. Leave her. Look at my face. Leave her. It ain't nothing personal. But when you plan your life around other people's journeys, you start to realize you ain't doing shit but holding yourself back. That's with anything. You want to take a twerk class? Take a twerk class. You want to do water Zumba? Do water Zumba. You want to start meditating? Start meditating. You want to go to a paint and sip? Paint and sip. If roller skate is an itch that you need to scratch, go fucking roller skating. There's always a homie that's with it, and there's always a homie that's not. Unfortunately, the homie that's usually not with it is your rider. It's no love lost, but you have to live your life. I'm saying, I'm about to be on my 40th summer. When I look back, that time went fast as a motherfucker. So right now, in my ladder, I plan to make it about 70 or 80. But like I said, if that 40 went by that fast, honey, the next 40, oh, trust me, I'm making memories. So don't wait for nobody. Don't wait for nobody. Your significant other should be your dopest travel buddy. However, if they don't want to go and you guys sit down and talk about it, and he's like, do your girls thing, do your girls thing, okay? I got a whole girls trip planning right now. Do your thing. Do not wait for anyone. You hear what I'm saying? That's in anything. You want to eat sushi? Go order sushi and watch yourself a good movie on your motherfucking own. Some people don't want it. You want to try poke? And trust me, it's good. Try poke. Everything is on fucking Grubhub or whatever the fuck the name of the other one is. All right, make payments. Make payments. That was what we initially talked about. People think you have to pay in bulk. You don't. Now, you do get the best bang if you pay in bulk. Like if you go to Travelocity or Expedia, you find a little cute resort, a cute little plane ticket whenever you're ready to go, and they're bundled together. And you just, boom, put the lump sum down. You probably could swing Hawaii for about $2,000, if not, sometimes 16. If you go in the off season, which would be October, November, not December. Not December. It's going to be September, October, November, because people love to be snowbirds, which means that when it get cold, they get the fuck out of there. So you can definitely start up your payment plan early and play incremental ongoing. Then also about waiting on nobody. They have Black travel groups, family. Black travel groups where people with like minds travel together. My homegirl has a dope travel group. It's called Call In Sick Crew. Call In Sick Crew. And they go. And it's amazing. And she's so welcoming. She got that personality that's just going to bring you in. So if you ain't got a homegirl, a significant other, it's groups. They're travel groups. The same way as conscious groups, crystal groups, it's travel groups. Okay? You might find your husband on a travel group and look what y'all got in common. The love of traveling. All right, payments. Okay, make it routine. All right, let me tell you something. Traveling is like riding a bike. The more you do it, the easier it gets. So when I initially started making traveling a priority with me and my significant other, my buddy, we started off with a baby Miami. That's cute. That's the beginning. Everybody go to Miami. And then the next year we like, oh my gosh, we love Miami, but I want to be on the island. I said to myself, I've never been on the island. I've never been on the island. So then it started becoming routine. So that is in my schedule. Every year I need to travel. I need to have a big trip at least 2 times a year. I usually do a cruise and a resort. Cruise and a resort, one in the beginning, one in the end. So make it routine, and then you will start to yearn for travel. You will start to yearn for different destinations. And let's talk about this and different destinations really fast. Don't go to Florida 17 times. Don't go to Florida 17 times. I said it. Don't go to Florida 17 times, okay? There are a lot of really, really dope things here in the United States. You need to touch Cali at least once in your life. If you're not from Cali. If you from Cali, you need to touch this coast once in your life. You got to do it. Swap your coast out, okay? You got to go to Vegas, which I feel like is a week trip. Never plan longer than a week in Vegas. Number one, it's a desert. Don't wear black. I made that mistake. And number 2, figure out what you want to do, because there's old Vegas and there's new Vegas. And yeah, you don't want to be stuck in New Vegas, okay? I suggest everybody get a hotel in Old Vegas. I'm just telling you the things I know. All right, so you make it routine. Colorado, okay? I have skied and snowmobiled. Okay. I've skied and I've snowmobiled. Those were experiences that I would never, ever, ever give away for anybody. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the mountains. Oh shit. Yo, this is fucking crazy. Look at my man who almost threw the snowmobile. My daughter jumped off
the snowmobile. That bitch was about to go off a mountain and shit, bro.
Oh my God.
She GTA'd that bitch.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Somebody's behind me telling me we're not the fucking dude.
I am afraid.
This bitch up and my daughter up that bitch.
I am afraid.
Walking that bitch and I'm up this bitch.
Yo, we are snowmobiling and I am afraid. On our anniversary. Snowmobiling on our anniversary. That's dope. In Colorado. That's dope. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the mountains. Oh shit. Yo, this is fucking crazy. Look at my man who almost threw the snowmobile. My daughter jumped off
the snowmobile. That bitch was about to go off a mountain and shit, bro.
Oh my God.
She GTA'd that bitch.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Somebody's behind me telling me.
We got a cabin, and when I mean a huge cabin, I mean a huge, like, mansion-y cabin. Nothing better than sitting around a fireplace, playing games. It is amazing. Skiing, snowmobiles, trekking, horseback riding. You got to do a cold vacation. Colorado, somewhere. Maine, Poconos. That's an easy one too. And they have a lot of options. Poconos is best done on Groupon. Fucked your head up. Poconos is best done on Groupon. Go on Groupon and see what they got. Because you could get a banging suite for about $400. That's with the pool, wine glass, everything in there. Or you could do a cute little suite for maybe like $200 a night. And that's right up the way. I'm only saying this right up the way because I'm in Baltimore. But if you on the West Coast or you in mid, you got to do it. It's very affordable. Very affordable. And they got water parks there. They don't say nothing about that shit. They got water parks in the Poconos. Okay, just want to put that out there. All right, so you want to make it routine. All right, so like I said before, travel is more important than shopping, in my opinion. And then if you are a shopaholic, why keep shopping in the same places around your town? Let's say you got enough money to travel and shop. You that bitch. Then shop on vacation. You're going to be able to buy a lot of things that you cannot get at home. Shop on vacation. Shop on vacation. A lot of little cute shirts that I got that don't make no sense, I didn't get them here. I got them on vacation. So if you want to shop on vacation. All of your major brands are there. When I went to Hawaii, we were really surprised to see Gucci, Louis, Fendi, all of that. Cali, Gucci, Louis, Fendi, all of that. Not necessarily Colorado. You got to grocery shop in Colorado. But Vegas, Gucci, Louis, all the outlets that you think is over here, go over there, you might see something different. So if you go and shop, maybe shop on vacation after you paid off vacation. All right, like I said, tax money is the key. When I used to get tax money, like I said, I would maximize it. Big purchase. I would buy a car. I would pay my rent up. Pay your mortgage up with tax money. Or you can half and half it. So let's say you get $3,000. $150 can be dedicated to travel. The other can be dedicated to paying something big. Maybe getting your credit in line. Maybe paying up a bill. Don't try to pay up your car payment because they don't work like that. They'll take that shit and you'll owe the next month. Real, I learned that the hard way. All right, so big purchases. All right, sometimes, okay, when you're starting, you might not be able to jump in and do a huge trip. You may have to do a cute little trip. So maybe you can go a state up or a state under. State up, state under. Find some natural attractions. Find some really affordable resorts. Like I said, Groupon is your friend. Go to Groupon and say, I want to go to Philly. Go to Groupon and say, I want to go to Baltimore. Nobody says that, but go to Groupon and say, I want to go to Florida. Okay, Florida is not just Disney. Florida is great, okay? They have a little area called Kissimmee, that's right next to Disney. They have everything. I'm talking about water parks. They got a whole kid resort. It is so amazing. And what you don't know is there are indoor water parks pretty much sprinkled throughout the world. Some are really world renowned. They have really dope slides, really dope rides. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. You don't have to just go to Great Wolf. It's something you got to do. We've taken the kids to Great Wolf. The bids is trash. I'm sorry. The water park is cool, and it's overpriced. So there are knockoff Great Wolves if you want to take your kids traveling. Which one I want to roll. I want to roll into. And I gotta stick to this list, but let me just say something for all my single mothers, all my mothers in general. Your life is planned around your children. And when you go on vacation, sometimes you need a break. So please don't feel bad to go on vacation alone. To be honest, sometimes you don't want to be a mommy on vacation. Sometimes you want to be Keisha, not Ma. So if Keisha needs to go, don't you dare feel bad. Don't you dare. Because sometimes you just want to give yourself something. We as parents have to recharge. You will fall out if you don't take time to yourself. That would be date night and vacations and things like that. Do not feel bad to go on vacation by your motherfucking self. Recharge and come back and love your kids. Don't feel bad. Period. All right. So, shopping, clothes on travel. Okay, so some people are really wrapped up into what they're wearing on travel. Let me just say this. You're around people that don't even fucking know you. Period. So you want to be cute, but you ain't got to spend a lot of money. A pack of t-shirts, some shorts, and some slides is pretty much all you need. For every vacation, please make sure you have these three. Water shoes, a fanny pack, and a waterproof phone case. You will be able to live your life. Those are the three must on any vacation, especially anything tropical. Water shoes, fanny pack, waterproof phone case. Okay? Those are the three. All right, so shopping and travel, traveling around your kids. Okay, so now, some of us are single mothers, some of us are parents, and, however, you have to find a babysitter. That is real. That is totally real. So what you may have to do is start planning your travel around weekends or school closings. So spring break, Thanksgiving, summer vacation. That's the most expensive, remember. Winter vacation. And my favorite is the cute little weekend. So let's say you got your mom. She'll watch the baby for the weekend, okay? So then you put the kid on the bus on Friday morning, or Friday, however. Or you take them to grandma's house and grandma put them on the bus for Friday. You are allowed to leave Thursday night, Friday. So you got your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You plan for somebody to pick that baby up on Monday. They stay with the baby. Then you make your way back on Tuesday, or you make your way back on Monday. You done gave yourself 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. Okay? Now, that is how you do it. Okay? As they get older, sometimes they can watch themselves, but teenagers is more trickier than little kids, so I suggest not leaving their asses unsupervised, because they might not burn down the house, but you might be on the next YouTube video. Your house might be a party. I gotta put that video in here too. Edit this bitch up. I'm just saying. So, and it was in my house. I'm just telling you what I learned. All right, so you want to travel around the kids. Okay, so everybody thinks that travel, you have to have a passport. You should have a passport, but you don't need it. Repeat. You should have a passport, but you don't need it. There are a lot of places that are considered American territory that you can go. Hawaii being one of them. You don't need a passport to go to Hawaii. You don't need a passport to get on any cruise that is not international, meaning going to Europe or Africa or Alaska. Well, Alaska is American territory, so you should be Gucci. But yeah, Okay, so you don't need a passport. You should have a passport. You don't need a passport. Puerto Rico. I think, no, you need a passport for the DR. But Puerto Rico, Guam, and any cruise that you're going to go in, you don't always need a passport. So you can do Mexico on a cruise with no passport. Okay, you can do Jamaica on a cruise with no passport. Okay, you can do the Bahamas on a cruise with no passport. Did I say Mexico? Did I say Mexico? You can do Bermuda on a cruise with no passport. You can go to Hawaii, no passport. You can go to Guam, no passport. Guam, which is beautiful, but nothing to do. But if you like scenic, as I start to get older and travel, I don't want it to be jumping. That's why I say Florida's cute, but it ain't for me. I like for it to be slow. I want to nap as much as I want on vacation. I want to lay out and get crispy, crunchy black on the beach. That's what I like. Okay, I like to charge the melanin. So there are a lot of places you can go without a passport. So please get that. I can only do it with a passport shit out of your head. All right. Kids fly for free. Talking about kids. On a few airlines, kids do fly for free. Now, that doesn't help us because we have 7 kids. But if you have a cute little number of kids, like 2, 3 kids, whatever, then this is for you. This is for you. Start researching the airlines where kids fly free. And then all you got to do is feed them because you don't need your own hotel because they can room with you. Like I said, sometimes it's not the best because you can't do adult things in your room with your kids around. So it's tricky. And then secondly, our clan is so big and it actually has grown. Y'all know I'm a grandmother. Our clan is so big when we usually travel, we have to get 2 hotel rooms because there's only like 4 people that are allowed to stay in a hotel. So we end up getting 2 hotel rooms, a girls and a boys hotel room. So it's always, we got to really plan when we take our clan. And like I said, it's grown. I have a new grandbaby. So, yeah, kids fly free. Make sure you look into that. All right. Don't be afraid to... Oh, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say, I'm taking this me time for me. I don't want to be a mommy on vacation. I want to be Keisha. And leave them damn kids home, okay? So what we do is, me and my husband usually take 2 major vacations and we take the kids on a little cute vacation. So kids like stuff that adults don't like. Let's just be real. And when you're trying to make children do stuff like go on a trek, little legs start to hurting, little bladders start to empty. So kids like shit like the beach. Water parks, okay? So what we did one year was we got a Six Flags membership. And what we did was we challenged ourselves to go to each Six Flag in different states. We started with Jersey. Jersey has a safari.
Hold them up, just don't do that, it's a hazard. And what else? Put an open air vehicle, so don't touch the animals if they get close. Yes, and they can and may get close.
Said don't
Let's
touch
hope they
them.
do, that's always exciting. Just remember, don't pet them. They're not like cats and dogs.
The Jurassic Park music.
Wave.
Jersey has a safari. I love it. It's the closest I'm going to get to Africa until I get over there. A safari. So the kids loved it. They loved it. They loved it. So that's another outside the box thing you can do with children. Take them to Ocean City every year. They will love it. Plan early for Ocean City. Look at the babies. And what's that Delaware? Rehoboth? Oh, Rehoboth is smoking. the water is strong as shit. It's pretty as shit, and it's not that expensive. That's Delaware, honey. I'm telling you, if you ain't been to Rehoboth, you ain't been nowhere. I'm just saying. All right, so take your kids on something cute. Don't take them on your vacation. Take them on something cute and let them know, mommy and daddy or mommy go on her vacation. I'm going to take y'all on y'all vacation. That way, everybody's Gucci. So don't be afraid to say no. All right. So now what I didn't get into was the fact that instead of doing hotel, motel, resort, you can now do Airbnbs. So that is an option. And let me tell you the best part about an Airbnb or like a little condo or a cabana. They have a stove. So instead of you spending all your money on eating out, you can go to Walmart or the grocery store when you get off the airport, you can go straight to the grocery store. We've done it. Get everything you can get and then bring your food, pack up your fridge. They always have like cooking stuff. What they never have is seasons though. So you want to get your basic seasons. You want to get your seasonal salt, your garlic, your pepper, your accent, your salt. You want to get your 5 basic seasons because they're not going to have no seasons. Well, see, some Airbnbs do, or they do cabin rentals. Cabin rentals have everything, so you don't need to worry about that. But usually they so far out in the boonies that's just a given. They got to give you some shit because most of the time it's hard to find a grocery store, like when we went to Colorado in the mountains. All right, so Airbnb, I would definitely say make sure the person that rented you the Airbnb is not there. Make sure it's not a multiple person Airbnb. You can if you ballsy, but me personally, I'm a woman. I don't feel comfortable sleeping under a roof with anybody I don't know. So just make sure you double check that before you hop into that Airbnb arena. That's real shit. All right, so like I said, Sam's Club, Walmart, very important. And what we didn't talk about was sometimes when you go to different places, you want to do certain things. Those things to do are really, really cheap if you have a rental car. So your event can be the rental car. So like I said, you get a rental car, you ask the locals, not another tourist, the locals, where to go, what to do. They'll tell you and go check it out on your own. The adventure is sometimes better than even getting there. So definitely do not be afraid to ride around. Now, I ain't saying ride around and get robbed, okay? But y'all know we always here with it over our shoulder, so don't worry about that. All right, secondly, Groupon. You can travel through Groupon. Now, there's tricks and trades to that. You have to be willing to read the fine print. You got to. Because sometimes it'll be like, only call on Fridays to book. Booking for Groupon package can only be on Wednesday. It can only be with one person. If you don't call prior to this voucher, you can't go. So make sure you read all the fine print. But I have got wedding packages off of Groupon. I got my wedding planner and package off of Groupon. You could get some dope stuff off Groupon. I rented a boat that I drove and my husband drove off Groupon. What else did I do? Oh, jet skis, Groupon. What else? Those are my Groupon stories. They're amazing. We still Groupon. Like I said, Poconos, Groupon. All right, so what you don't also know is Expedia has events they can offer when you get to your location. So you look down, you can pay them on payments. Carnival also offers events that you could pay off incremental. No, you got to pay them off at one time. But Carnival also, when you go on a cruise, they offer events. The events on when you get inland are always cheaper than the Carnival events. But Carnival gives you some sense of security. Usually they'll pick you up, take you there. If you zip lining, if you're doing underwater scooters, all of that. All right, so next, let's really get into this. Now, this is for my ladies, okay? I've talked a lot about water, okay? Black folk, we got to swim, okay? I learned how to swim about 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, my husband taught me how to swim. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. Now, girl, listen, even if you can Dougie paddle, you gonna have to learn how to swim. Okay, if you're not ready to learn how to swim, get yourself a lifeboat and get the fuck in there. Do not have a fear of water. You're going to want to swim with the dolphins at least once in your fucking life, okay? I swam with manta rays. Oh, my goodness. I got to put that in this video. It was the craziest, most beautiful thing, most scariest thing I've ever did in my life. You have to do it. Stingrays, I still don't got the balls to swim with stingrays because they killed my man Steve Irwin. And I take that shit personal. But you got to do it. So, learn how to fucking swim. All right, next thing on the docket. Baby, don't go on vacation with no weave to your ass. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. I like locks for very many reasons, but the fact is I can go in the water and come out and this is what you're going to get, okay? You just going to get this fuzz that I always have any motherfucking way, and I'm still going to look the same. Maybe you're a natural girl. Maybe you have to get box braids or Seneca Lee twist. Those are old. Don't get them. Don't get them. Kinky twist. I don't know about that neither. But you're going to have to get, a protective style where you can jump in the water and not worry about it, okay? Do not be her on the beach, cute, and you didn't take full advantage of your vacation. Trust me when I tell you, you want to enthrall yourself. You want to immerse yourself into the culture, island culture, water. You want to live, even if you just jump in and just go under the water and come up. Don't live your life like that. Listen to me, because it ain't living. If you are a slave to your hair, you ain't living. That's why when the old heads get old, they cut their shit off and get a regular. Because they realize that they've been a slave to their hair for years and years and they don't want to do it anymore. Listen, I had pictures where I had weave down to my ass, honey. Everything laid. Now, I had weave before edges was in style. And like I tell y'all, edges, fuck that shit. That's how I feel about it. I'm not brushing my forehead, okay? If I'm feeling froggy, I might lay. But other than that, I'm not getting up every morning to do no fucking edges. That's like getting up every morning and curling a Halle Berry cut. Who the fuck is doing that? I'm not. And then on top of that, they don't tell us we be tearing our hair up doing certain shit. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something about the edge game. Okay? Y'all putting that glue on y'all forehead. Y'all putting that glue that gots to be glue on your forehead. And it's going to dry you out. Okay? Don't lose your edges trying to have baby hair. It ain't worth it. Y'all heard what the fuck I said. I don't give a fuck how many tutorials they got with that damn toothbrush brushing your edges. Fuck all that. Okay? Your significant other will love you without baby hair. Let me help you out. Your significant other will love you without a fresh retwist. Okay? They like shit like this. Okay? They love it. They love it. You know, you can sexy, play. They love it. Fuck that, okay? Don't do that dumb shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, so we talked about that. We talked about hair. All right, so for my girls, for my lash girls, when you go on vacation, you ain't going to find hair glue or lash glue no fucking way, okay? You want to make sure you stock up on that. You want to make sure you have enough lash glue for your trip. Lastly, but not least, you want to make sure you get your 12-pack, okay? So when you jump in the water, the eyelashes, they probably coming off or they sticking together, okay? Or they turning into spikes. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that when you come out, you can take off and reapply. Take off and reapply, okay? These are the things that are very important. Don't travel without a 12-pack of eyelashes. Okay? Don't travel without gel polish. Okay? Some of these beaches the water is going to be so abrasive, it's going to knock your polish off. Okay? Don't you travel without gel polish. You might got to invest. Okay? Or you can go nudie. Okay? These are the things you can do. Don't forget to pack your little lip gloss, your favorite lip gloss, your little eyeshadow, favorite eyeshadow. But when you jump in that water, okay, you're going to come out not yourself. You're going to have to get yourself together. Eyelash pack, 12-pack. 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 Let's say you jump in the water and then you have an evening event. Okay? Look at my hands. All right. So that is my travel. That's my travel. Those are my tips on travel. This is February. When you watch this video, you inspired, go check out United Travel. Go check out Carnival. Go check out Groupon. These are the ways you can do it. It is worth it. Travel will change your life. It is a release like none other. It is better than the club. It is better than the movies. It is better than hot date. Okay? It is an experience like no other. And then I say challenge yourself for travel. Like I said, if you start in Miami, in 2 years, you need to end up in Hawaii. In 5 years, you need to end up with your passport. Some of y'all can't get y'all passports, and that's okay too. That's why I listed all the places you could go without the passport. Puerto Rico, Guam, Hawaii, what's that other one? I forgot. It's another one too. Cruise everything, okay? Don't allow certain things to stop you, sis. Jump out there. If you ain't got nobody, go with the person that's with it. If you ain't got nobody that's with it, go with a travel group. I have a travel group right now. I'm going to do that on a yearly basis. You can fuck with me. I travel crazy. Everybody wanted to come. We all traveling together. It's my first business trip. We're going to Bahamas. I'm going to do this on a yearly basis. It will do nothing but get better. Travel with like-minded folks. Shit, call your mother. Even if she the babysitter. Call your auntie. The cool one, not the one that's a bitch. Call your auntie. Be like, auntie, we gonna have to do this. Call your cousin. Cuzzo, let's do it. They say, girl, I want to travel, but I don't got that amount of money. You got your tax money. Go ahead, put 100 on their shit. Go ahead, put their deposit down. So you can be around the people that you really like. Only travel with people that's really about traveling. Don't travel with no motherfucking bluffers. That shit happens a lot. People will tell you they'll travel with you and then leave your ass standing. You only got one chance to do that to me. Only one time to fuck me up like that. And don't worry, I'm not even going to be mad at you. I'm still going to travel, but I'm not going to travel with you. So, with that being said, I hope this travel blog worked. Thank you, sis, for giving me the idea. Because she said, how to get to Hawaii, is it expensive? And I said, you know what? I'm going to put it all on the line so you can go wherever the fuck you want to go. You can go to Hawaii once a year for about $1,000 a person. That's going to encompass your flight and your hotel. When you touch down, that you can eat. You ain't got to eat at 5-star restaurants. And sometimes they don't even have the best food. Trust me, I've been let down by a lot of 5-star restaurants. So, please take this video, share it in any travel group that you can go in. Y'all know I got y'all. See, I got my robe on. I'm out here stunting. So, yeah, traveling and share in any group that you can, any travel group that you would like. This is how you go about it. Broaden your horizon. Do the things you really want to do. Live how you want to live. Remember, no year is promised. No next day is promised. So you want to make sure that you're getting the most. You're getting the most. Girl, sometimes, I'm going to tell you something. Some of them attitudes and shit, that be because you don't got nothing to look forward to. Let me tell you something about travel. Traveling is dope, but the excitement building up to it, oh my goodness, it's like Christmas for grown-ups. It's like Christmas for grown-ups. Girl, you and your dude ain't beefing. It's because y'all don't got no travel. Plan that trip and just start, oh, we going here. Oh, we going here. What you wearing? I'm wearing this. Oh, and for future reference, really all you need to go on vacation or look cute is a pack of tees and some shorts. You can wear your broad tops as shirts. It ain't that serious. You ain't got to have the most expensive or the most expensivest. You don't got to have the most expensive of the most expensivest. Get your dude a pack of polo tees. Get yourself a pack of t-shirts. And I'm talking about even if you go to Rainbow, they got $3 shirts. Because who can really come for you if you have a rainbow shirt on but you in Hawaii? Nobody. Say again, nobody. And my mother used to say, who's the tag checker? Who's the tag checker? Who's the tag checker? Who the fuck got the balls to come behind you and say, sis, what kind of shirt that is? The same shirt your mother wear. So, these hands still work. All right, so forget that. I'm grown. I'm mature. I don't live like that anymore. All right, but yes, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. If you need me to go, 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 jump in the DM. Jump in the inbox. I'll tell you all about my next trip that I have going on, and you can come with us. Oh, because if you think I cut up on this YouTube video, honey, you ain't meet me in person. I told you I'm everybody's cousin. I'm everybody's sister. I'm everybody's big sister. I'm everybody's auntie. Okay? Head flip. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please, I ain't lied not once. I ain't lied not once in this video. I didn't lie not once. Like my homegirl said when she came over here and got drunk with me yesterday. Was there any lies told at this table? Was it any lies told at this table? No, it wasn't. So get out your feelings and get in your bag. All right, see y'all.
My edges ain't laid like they used to. I said my edges ain't laid like they used to. I said my edges ain't laid, edges ain't laid. Said my edges ain't laid like they used to.